Joined by Ferris State assistant coach Justin DeMartino. And first of all, Coach, congratulations on coming back to Ferris. What's it been like now in your role as a coach through these couple of months?
Yeah, it's been a pretty surreal experience. For myself, this is a dream job for me. Coaching, this is going on my 10th year here. In coaching and being able to come back to Big Rapids is something I can only dream of. So I'm really appreciative of the opportunity and, to work with the staff like, Brett Riley, Zach Sizik, Garrick Cersei. It's awesome. Then obviously you come back and Benny's still kicking around here in the equipment room as well. So, no, it's a really, really cool experience so far. Just very fortunate and, excited to get this thing going for sure.
After being a player at Ferris State, given so much to this program, what does it mean to you to be able to come back and serve in sort of a new role now as a coach?
Yeah, I obviously love my time here. I tell a lot of the recruits this when I was getting recruited, by Coach Daniels and his staff, coming out of Detroit, Michigan, I didn't know where Ferris State was. And it was in the state of Michigan. And so talking to these kids, whether they're from Western Canada, Michigan, wherever it is, and sharing my passion for this university and how much I love this place, and it is home. It is home for me, and that's why I wanted to come back here so bad and ultimately instill that love for future Bulldogs as well. That's our ultimate goal here, is to make kids passionate about the university, yes, and then the hockey program as well.
When you look at the roster of guys for this upcoming season, a good mix of returners, young guys, some veteran guys who have been around for a few years, know the program really well, and then one of the top transfer classes in the nation, should make for a pretty good mix of players and a roster that I'm sure you guys expect to be extremely competitive.
Yeah, that's our goal, right? Ultimately, you're here to win hockey games, and we think with the guys we brought in from the transfer portal, the guys that decided to stick with us and help build this thing the way we want to try and do it, that we're going to have a really good chance for success right away. We're going to be big, we're going to be hard to play against, and we're going to make playing here at Ferris one of the toughest spots to play in college hockey. That's our goal with our style of play, and we look forward to doing that.
With 4 coaches on staff, you guys are all going to be involved in every area of the game essentially, but just sort of tell everyone, your specific roles, your focuses as an assistant coach.
Yeah, so I'll be working a lot with the forwards, or helping with our power play as well. Me and Coach Riley will be kind of mixing with that, and then Zach and myself will be involved heavily in the recruiting side of it too. So, having done recruiting and skill development for the last 8 to 10 years or so, it's something I'm very passionate about, and looking forward to bringing that here at Ferris as well.
Away from hockey, what are some of the things that you like to do? Some hobbies you have? I know you're a pretty good golfer.
So yeah, try and golf here as much as I can. A little bit harder now with the 4-month-old daughter. So right now, just trying to be a great dad, a really good husband, and okay golfer as well. I like to spend my time in the course if I can.
And then finally, just some expectations for the season. What should Bulldog fans be excited about for October?
I think for us, it's just playing a brand of hockey they're proud of. Well, we want to be, like I said, a blue-collar team that comes in here and just works and puts a product on the ice that they're excited to come and ultimately spend their money on to watch. We want to pride ourselves in being a Bulldog in every sense of the way, whether that's in the classroom, whether that's in the community, on the ice. We want to be, make this community proud, and we're excited to build that, starting from day one as soon as you guys show up here in a couple weeks. On the ice, we're just going to be an aggressive, fast, physical team.